Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Carrasco. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Late swing, foul to the left. That's down and in. A slider missed. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yandy Diaz now, and that's outside. Ball 1. Carrasco, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. To third, Goldie. Slings it across. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Wow.
And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Brandon Lau in the box here. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now 1 missed.
3-2.
That's to third. Fires over to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx, and getting to start, Shane Baz. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Bottom of the first, here's Paul Goldschmidt. That misses. 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And a foul ball. 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. And misses inside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Slider misses outside. Man at first, one away. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Judge rips that one. Ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. He jacks that one out to left. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Ben Rice. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Boog, fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, come to the ballpark, turn it on TV. You know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots. Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game.
Anthony Volpe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 outs. Nasty pitch right there. 3-2 now.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser. Just
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Carrasco back to work. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
Down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cameron.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Off the plate inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. Left field. And that will drop foul. Aranda leads off first with one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And the batter now, Travis Jankowski. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Caught him looking for the K. The Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Pablo Reyes stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, ball 2.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. One out, base is empty. And that misses. 3-1 now.
Whew. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first, but that rolls foul. On the ground to short, Caballero gets it to first, and he's out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now it's going to be Oswald Peraza. That's down and in. A slider missed. The 1-0. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Yankee order, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a walk his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And it's even up.
1-1.
Peraza, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he pumps it a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pickoff move to first. Peraza back in on a dive.
Two and two.
In the dirt. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In plenty of time to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Inning over. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. On to the third inning. Now here is Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Ben Wertvet. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. Caballero around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chandler.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and now the center fielder. And a strike in there. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one the other way. Volpe fired to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, the designated hitter, Yankees Diaz.
And now Yandy Diaz. First time up, he grounded to third. That is upstairs for ball 1. Fastball is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the move. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Fly to left his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. Tied up here in the early going. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
High fly ball, right field. Judge is there. Nabs it. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied up at 3 apiece. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Still tied 3-3. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
John
off for
Shelby
Tampa
with
Bay,
Chris
the right
Singleton,
fielder,
and set to lead off the fourth, Cameron Meisner. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses there, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two now. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Oswaldo Cabrera coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 95, Oswaldo Cabrera.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go-ahead run on base. Next to hit, Travis Jankowski. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that's fouled off. Meisner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The other way, and foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Just off the outside corner. Going to count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one almost got him. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero doubled his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
One out and a runner at second. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And here's the catcher, Ben Wertvet. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Knee-high strike, nothing in one. Wertvet in his 4th year, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now 2 balls and a strike. Moved to second, and he's back in there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 14, Chandler Simpson.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off to the right. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-3.
Still able to come through behind an account right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees, Will
number
Warren.
98.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Coming home. He will score.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. Now Brandon Lowe. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Diaz on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4 at the plate. Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wells, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1 strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
1 down, base is empty. Chop to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the designated
It's
hitter.
important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Pablo Reyes stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-2. And ball one.
1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 and 2 now. That's down and in. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Warren back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Caminero stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Meisner.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Nope. 0-1.
Next pitch is outside. And downstairs. Hit on the ground to the right side. Peraza. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
And that misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The Rays leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Gets the call, and the count even at 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Loud under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul
Goldschmidt now. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the Yanks go in order and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here in New York. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Travis Jankowski. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Caballero in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Strike. Woo.
Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Ben Wortvet, the next to hit.
Wortvet.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive. Oh, he botches it. Still able to fire over. Rays retired in order. Offense held in check there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Back in New York. Now here's Trent Grisham.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hit in the air, center field. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
That one way outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Orrs also throwing. The Yankees trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to center. Moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Oswaldo.
2 down, bases empty.
Cabrera.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and
the count now 2-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shane Baz won't go any further tonight. And not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Taj
Tampa
Bradley
Bay.
gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
45.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing, called strike.
2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Cabrera off of first with 2 away. The 2-2. Swung on, popped up left side. Caminero under it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, number 14.
Simpson.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Inside. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Just missed.
Oh. 2 balls. No strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lau in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To the right side, a sliding stop, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead at 6-3. Back now in the Bronx, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. The Yankees looking to rally. That one fouled off. Bradley measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pablo Reyes.
Next is the designated hitter, Pablo Reyes. 0 for 2 in this one. That's too low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. And now Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. And he dodges that fastball. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 6-4.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Missed inside with the curve. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. In the air, center field. Under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jonathan Aranda digs in now. 1 for 3.
Jonathan Aranda.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike. Ball. 1-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And a ball evens the count. And a breaking ball misses
3
outside.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Leiter warming up as well. Next offering popped in the air, right field.
The batter, the right fielder, Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Caminero stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one the other way and lines out to third.
Now batting, left fielder Travis Jankowski.
Travis Jankowski now at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Dominguez makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Manuel Rodriguez. He has a
Number
great
39.
slider with tons of movement.
Manuel
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
now batting, the center fielder Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Tied him up inside with that one.
0-1.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2
The
strikes.
Yanks down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one 95 to finish him off.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't
the right
exactly
fielder,
challenge him in
Aaron.
any way right there. And really,
Judge.
they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Judge waits. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so
Now
sound
batting,
in his
first
mechanics.
baseman,
Hits against a firm
Oswaldo
front side. And the hands just
Cabrera.
continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a chance for Oswaldo Cabrera. And he's already singled in this game. Popped up. Lau pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 6-4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
New
It's the
York
top of the
Yankees,
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound, Mark
56.
Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Junior.
So digging in,
Leading off for
Jose
Tampa Bay,
Caballero.
the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
That clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Ben Wertvet will hit next. That's in there. And that's strike one. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder. Popped up. Wells hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 2-0. There's the strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left side. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pablo.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Pablo Reyes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Foul ball. Fairbanks is just one strike away.
that's a ball.
Just misses. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long